Hello and welcome to this week's installment of Shaping Your Future weekly video series. And I want to start this off by discussing a question that is often posed to me and one that has come up in many different forms and fashions over the years, and that is, whose future is this? Whose future is actually being created? Whose interest is being taken in mind as this future is unraveling? And this question comes from a place of uncertainty or feeling that individuals and organizations themselves have very little control over the direction of their own future. And so what I wanted to do is share with you three key aspects that allow you to take a much more active role in the process of creating your ideal and preferred future. Number one, the first thing that you must do is you must become a very strong critical thinker. Encouraging critical thinking, not only for yourself, but for those in your organization, is key. Right now we are bombarded with so much misinformation or skepticism around fake news and all these other things. We're having so many different perspectives thrown at us, and we have a difficult time trying to figure out what is real, what's legit, and what's credible. The second key aspect is you have to look for ways to blow holes in your own theories and ideas and worldviews. Now, I know this may seem a bit counterintuitive simply because our worldviews and our theories about things drive most of our decisions. But this is why this is so important. If I have an idea about how something's going to unfold in the future, my first and most important job is to blow holes in it. Let me take this theory and rip it apart because I need to know if I'm missing something. The third here is that you must look for ways to actively disrupt your own industry. I know. I'm encouraging you to be disruptive in your own industry. Now, the reason why this is important is not because you necessarily have to act on it, but if you start looking for ways to actively disrupt business as usual in your own industry, then two great things come out of that. The first is that you're aware of potential disruption that may actually happen sooner rather than later. It puts you in a much better position to capitalize on that change or to pivot into a direction that allows you to continue to be profitable if this disruption could have catastrophic results for your industry. The other reason is that if you were able to anticipate or look for ways to be disruptive in your industry, then that gives you the potential or the opportunity to generate a whole new revenue stream, to reinvent your organization, to be the leader of your industry in the way that that is reshaped and adapting to the future. So those are the three key areas to focus on. If you apply those three things right now, you'll have a much better sense of the direction that you need to move in, a much greater confidence in your participation over the direction of your future, and you'll be able to have a very constructive conversation about the actions that need to be taken in the present day in order to ensure that preferred future outcome. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and of course, I want to hear from you. So if something I said today doesn't make sense or you want to challenge that, I'd love to hear it. All right, check back with me next week, and feel free to share this email with anyone that you feel would find it to be of value.